Professor Cathara's 6 eyes gleamed with academic enthusiasm as she addressed her xenobiology class aboard the prestigious Galactic Academy station. The assembled students, a mixture of crystalline Zephyrians, amphibious nautiloids, and towering Corvin treefolk, listened intently as she discussed the apex predators of various homeworlds. The Andromedan Deathstalker, she explained, her mandibles clicking with excitement, stands 12 feet tall and can tear through reinforced titanium with its claws. The crystalline hunters of Zephyr Prime can phase through solid matter to reach their prey. Her gaze swept across the lecture hall. Each species has evolved to dominate their respective food chains through specialized adaptations. A young nautiloid, his gill slits fluttering nervously, raised a tentacle. Professor, what about the apex predators of Earth? The humans joined the Galactic Federation recently, but we haven't studied their homeworld's ecosystem yet. Professor Cathara's compound eyes shifted toward the back corner of the lecture hall, where the lone human student sat. Marcus Chen looked up from his data pad, a slow grin spreading across his face, an expression that somehow made several students unconsciously shift in their seats. An excellent question, Blueth, the professor said. Perhaps our human colleague could enlighten us. Marcus, would you care to describe Earth's apex predator? Marcus leaned back in his chair, the grin widening. Which one? The class fell silent. Blueth's tentacles curled in confusion. Which one? Surely there's only one apex predator per world. Oh, sweet summer child, Marcus chuckled, standing up. Earth's a little different. See, we've got apex predators in every environment you can imagine. Polar bears in the Arctic, 1,200-pound murder machines with claws that can crush seal skulls. Great whites in the oceans, basically living torpedoes with rows of razor teeth. Saltwater crocodiles that can death roll a water buffalo. A Corvin student's bark-like skin rippled with unease. But these are different environments. What about the true apex predator, the one that dominates all others? Marcus's grin turned absolutely feral. Oh, that would be us. Professor Cathara's antennae twitched. Surely you'd jest. Humans are relatively small, lack natural weapons, have poor sensory capabilities compared to most predators. Right, Marcus nodded, beginning to pace. No claws, no fangs, no armor. Terrible eyesight compared to eagles, can't smell like wolves, can't hear like bats. Pretty pathetic, really. He paused, letting that sink in. So how do you think we became the apex predator of a planet where everything else is better equipped to kill? The classroom was dead silent. Marcus had their complete attention now. We persistence hunt, he continued conversationally. We just keep coming. Imagine you're a gazelle. You're faster than humans, much faster. You can outrun us easily, but we don't stop. We track you. For hours, for days. You run until your lungs burn and your legs shake and you rest. And just when you think you're safe, you hear footsteps. We're still coming. Blueth's gill slits were fluttering rapidly now. But surely after you kill one... Oh, we don't just hunt for food. Marcus interrupted, his voice taking on an almost conversational tone that somehow made it worse. We hunt for sport, for fun. There are humans who will track and kill the most dangerous predators on our world, just to mount their heads on walls. We have a saying, we're not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with us. A Zephyrian student's crystalline form was actually shaking. But you said you lacked natural weapons, so we made our own, Marcus replied. Spears, bows, guns. We looked at creatures that could kill us with one swipe and said, I can kill you from farther away. But that's not the scary part. There's something scarier than persistence hunting apex predators with manufactured weapons. Professor Cathara asked, her voice barely a whisper. Marcus's grin reached truly unsettling proportions. We domesticated wolves. You know, pack hunters with incredible stamina, powerful jaws, and group coordination? We turned them into pets. They live in our homes. Our children play with descendants of apex predators, and we call them good boys. The lecture hall was so quiet, you could hear the station's life support systems humming. And cats, Marcus continued, clearly enjoying himself now. Small, efficient killers. Perfect hunting machines. We thought they were so cute that we just invited them to live with us. They kill billions of small animals every year, and we think it's adorable. We give them toys that look like prey animals. A Corvin student made a sound like creaking wood. Why are you telling us this? Marcus shrugged, that terrifying grin never leaving his face. You asked about apex predators. On Earth, we looked at a planet full of things that could kill us, and we decided we belonged at the top of the food chain. Not through evolution, through sheer bloody-minded stubbornness. Professor Cathara's mandibles clicked nervously. Class dismissed, she announced abruptly. As the students filed out in unusual silence, Blueth approached Marcus hesitantly. That was mostly exaggeration, right? Humans aren't really that terrifying. Marcus looked at him with those predator's eyes that tracked movement without him even thinking about it. That grin softening into something almost friendly. Want to come have lunch? I brought tuna fish sandwiches. Tuna fish. Yeah, it's great. We hunted them almost to extinction, so now we farm them in massive industrial operations. Efficient protein production. Blueth's tentacles drooped. I think I'll skip lunch today. As the nautiloid hurried away, Marcus chuckled and sat back down, pulling out his sandwich. Just another day at the Galactic Academy, representing humanity's finest traditions of being absolutely terrifying, while appearing completely harmless. Professor Cathara made a mental note to update her curriculum. Perhaps the next lecture should cover the concept of persistence predators and why some species should never, ever be underestimated. Marcus took a bite of his sandwich and continued grinning. After all, it was good to be at the top of the food chain.